This comment right here hit so good, it's not even funny. The part about waging a war in my head with someone is so on point that I am so grateful for your comments. And I appreciate you so much for taking the time and being vulnerable and sharing your pain with someone who is avoidant, because this has helped me in ways that you cannot imagine. And I hope that it now helps other people. Because when you are avoidant, the things that happen around you, to you, however you want to pose it, you do wage a war with that person in your head because you don't bring it to their attention. And it is not fair. I always saw taking the high road or being a nice person or keeping it to myself or not causing more problems or not causing a ruckus as being a good thing. But it's not, because the war still rages in your head. And then one day you get triggered or set off and you lose your damn mind, and the other person has no idea why. And this is so unfair. But I thought I was being a good person. I thought I was being a good friend. I really did. I would never do anything to hurt someone on purpose. But calling people's attention to something that's hurting you is not being a bad friend, but that's how I saw conflict. That's how I've always seen conflict until literally this week, until maybe even literally this comment. This is where we get passive aggressive. This is where we get, explosions and freaking out, or as someone has mentioned to me, the wet towel on the floor. But the problem is it's not just the wet towel. You lose your damn mind, and the person has no idea why you're losing your mind. And that's not fair. That's not being a good partner or friend or parent. And this is what happens in parenting is you're holding on to all of this resentment, and then the kid walks up to you and says, hey, dinner sucks, and you lose your damn mind because you've been holding in all of that war in your head, all of that resentment. I didn't know I was doing this, and I didn't know why. So I appreciate you so much for expressing this. And if anyone is dealing with avoidance, and if anyone is not having that conversation with their friend that they think that they're being a good friend or taking the high road, you're not being a good friend. You are holding on to anger and resentment, and you are actually being a bad friend, because your friend is going to suffer when you finally lose your mind.